You had a shit show of a fucking day.
Of course.
Yeah, fucking flat tire. I had to get that shit fixed before I came here. I came all the way from Charlotte. I'm
Oh
literally
man,
just now getting home.
right. I feel you.
But I get to sleep in tomorrow. I get to sleep in tomorrow, so that's all a good thing.
That's good.
I push my barbershop appointment to 5 o'clock. Cause once I wake up, I'm gonna get this tire patched and everything.
Right. It's always good.
How you doing?
I'm good. Chilling.
That's what's up. My feet are killing me. Oh my god. First hardcore review of this month.
Yep.
Definitely can't wait to talk about this. Have you been watching Force lately?
Yeah, I saw the last week episode. You know what I mean?
Honestly, that shit's getting more crazy, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That nigga Janara though. Let's talk about his ass.
Right? Jannard is he crazy, man. He I think he gonna end up dying. They're gonna kill that nigga
Yeah,
off.
basic.
They're going to kill that nigga off, yo. You know what I mean? Kristen said he trying to get his money right. Yeah, get your money right. So we can do another review for you, or whatever.
Definitely got to do some promotions right after I finish up this review.
Get your money right, bro. Don't be like Q cheap
10th
ass. He
anniversary is
wanna
coming up.
don't be cheap like Q and everybody else over there that don't donate to us and shit. I'm gonna start calling niggas out. Niggas is cheap. We got
I'll be
respect for
right
you,
back. Hold on.
Kristen and Eric and who else? Who else I'm forgetting that donates to us?
John.
Appreciate y'all that doing. And oh yeah, John Dixon, Mike, BJ. We appreciate them. Not these cheap bastards that come on here and they swear they know more than us. It's all good, yo. Whenever you ready.
I'm back. Yeah, this is definitely a chill catch up on shit night, honestly. I got some good ideas for the channel. Shout out to my nigga Mike.
Man, shout out to Mike.
Just showing him some love. What time is it? I'm gonna start this shit in about 6 more minutes. Honestly, I like the way I set up my CDs and vinyls and shit like that.
That's good. Now you can find shit now.
Yeah, but don't worry. Once I get my own spot, it's gonna be a different story.
And Soul
That's my
Tapes,
first.
the Soul Tapes, that was good. That was a great series from Fab. His best shit because he ain't got a classic album to his name, but love his mixtapes.
Also, next week is definitely going to talk about that Rap City documentary.
Yep.
So Japan's making their own Grammy Awards. What the fuck?
What? Making their own Grammy Awards.
Yeah, to recognize people in their culture.
Like who? Jet Li?
That Asian pop group.
BTS? They off to the army.
They're what?
They went to the army.
Really?
Yeah. That's why what's that nigga name? Jung Chao? Whatever the fuck his name is. He went solo. So they
Wow, I
got it.
never knew that.
They gotta do like 3 years in the army before they could come back out.
They think they're Elvis or some shit.
And he has to go in the army. So that's why he dropped this solo album now, because he has to go in the army. Like right after. Yeah, that's the law over there. They gotta do at least 3 years worth of service.
That's wild. You don't never catch me in that shit.
Yeah, well, you don't live over there. You ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah. That's the law. They got it. He has to do 3 years of service. That's why he dropped his album now, so that he can go in and he still be relevant by the time he come back out. I'm not
After
watching the
last
awards.
night,
Who still watches that? The hip hop awards? Who still watches that?
I just watched Amari Mall and Jermaine
Are
Dupri.
they
That's
are they
it.
doing like a tribute for Hip Hop 50 this year or no?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's gonna be whack, isn't it? Because they're not gonna have people that's supposed to be performing there.
You never know. Shit.
They ain't having nobody good perform. It's gonna be bitches like Sexy Red performing. You know.
Sexy.
Did you see that sex clip, that sex tape she put out, that clip?
No, I didn't see that shit.
And she's mad because
Did you?
but it was like 50 seconds. She put it on Instagram story. I'm surprised Instagram didn't kick off with it. But she had like 2.3 million people that saw it. And she mad that people's kids saw it. So why the hell are you making it public on Instagram?
Cause they stupid.
Dumb. She not cute either. Like,
Dumb.
how you doing the sex tape when you ugly?
Yeah, she really ain't cute.
She's not.
Sexy red.
Crazy, just ratchet shit.
You got this album?
I ain't got none of his albums. All his albums out of print. All that shit. Some shit you got to get on eBay. They don't even have it in record stores. Yeah, she ugly. She looked like she stink, and she let a nigga hit raw too. And he had a ankle bracelet on, so you know he was locked up or something. I'm like, bro, what is this? What is this? This is what kids are listening to nowadays. Like,
Well, I'm ready whenever you are. I want to talk about some real music.
let's go,
What's up, you two? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me,
yo.
and today we are going to talk about Necro with his first album, Gory Days. This album came out, no, excuse me, his second album. This album came out November 13, 2001 on Psychological, his label and everything like that. It only came out with two singles, Bury You with Satan and Morbid. It had featured guests like Mr. Hyde, Gore-Tex, Ill Bill, Captain Carnage, and Kid Joe. You know what I'm saying? All produced by Necro. So yeah, this is the first Necro project we're listening to. You know how we do. We're going to talk about how we actually got as artists.
I got into Necro with I Need Drugs, that joint. I remember listening to Stretch and Barbito, they would play that, you know, like all the time, and different 12-inch singles that he had and shit. And he's a dope lyricist and producer as well. I love his boom bap beats, and he got like the eerie melodies with it, you know what I mean? And he's from Brooklyn as well, you know what I'm saying? And just over the years, just that horrorcore that we love, listening to the Grave Diggers, and the Flatliners, you know, the early 3 6 Mafia stuff, Isham Anatis, and listening to the horrorcore stuff. That was, Necro was like, he's in that lane when it comes to horrorcore shit. And the I Need Drug was my first one. That was the first album I heard from him, and then everything else, Gory Days, and the Prefix for Death, the Sex Assist, the Die album, all those joints. You know what I'm saying? And then he ended up linking up with Cool G Rap, and doing the God was it Godfather's a Rap joint.
Yeah.
Um, Listening to that album, and I've recently remembered that he's I think he's the younger brother of Ill Bill. I think he's the younger
I
brother of
believe.
Ill Bill. Yeah, Ill Bill. I think
Yeah.
Ill Bill's the older one. And I love Ill Bill. You know what I'm saying? And both brothers always is still dropping classic material right now, and you know he's just dope. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he could go from doing sex raps like how Cool Keith did, and then he goes into like the horrorcore stuff, and that's an album I would like to see. Necro and Cool Keith, definitely would like to see that
Ooh.
at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let Necro do all the production, and let Cool Keith get wild with it, and do his sex raps, and they could do the horrorcore stuff. Doctor Octagon with Necro, and that'd be crazy. But yeah, like I would just listen to his beats. Like, I know he dropped like some instrumental albums over the years. I would just listen to his beats. His beats is just dope. You know what I mean? And um he got like so many like songs that that was just dope. You know what I'm saying? Like from this album and then like from the other albums, you know, Who's Your Daddy was one of my favorites, and you know, Poetry in the Streets, you know, I Need Drugs, like I mentioned, you know, Bury You with Satan. You just always had like you know, some morbid tales, and you know, I feel like he's the one that's still doing it when it comes to horrorcore. So, you know, he's a legend, and you got to get his flowers.
Definitely agree with you about that. Similar to you, I got into Necro with the I Need Drugs joint. You know what I'm saying? What you guys should know, he pretty much did his own version of LL Cool J's I Need Love. And I think I saw a video on YouTube for the first time. And I definitely like it just definitely grew my attention. You know, I just Necro is just a wonderful kind of artist when it comes to that horrorcore shit. You know what I'm saying? And he don't really get his just due like that when it comes to his beats too. 'Cause I feel like his beats are just as good and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was when horrorcore actually was something. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, some horrorcore these days is just like
Yeah,
comedic and everything. Like it's not what it used to be. Like you
not
have
really, yeah.
stupid motherfuckers like Hobson and shit like that. I can't stand them.
Hobson.
Now, granted, like when Tyler the Creator, our feature first came out, one could say they were
Mm,
horrorcore to an extent, but they definitely had fit different lanes and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? But you know that's another story for a different day. But yeah, man. Let's get started with telling people who Necro is. For those who don't know who Necro is, he is a rapper and producer. You know, he is part of the he is part of the psychological group and everything like that. You know, he has that own label. Like I'm trying to mention, he is the younger brother of Ill Bill. You know, he was born in Brooklyn, and he actually stayed in Brooklyn until he moved to Carnegie. He moved to Carnegie like when he was like 14. And so, you know,
Canarsie.
when he was in high school, he Canarsie, thank you.
Yeah, that's another part of
But it
that's
was
another area of Brooklyn. Canarsie. Yeah.
got you. When he was in high school, he pretty much got into hip hop music. By the same time, he was selling drugs, and he got kicked out at school for fighting and selling drugs and shit like that too. So when he was like 11 years old, he actually formed a he played in a death metal band called Injustice. But then hip hop was still dear to his heart, and he was influenced by Ill Bill because Ill Bill was rapping at that time too in like the late '80s, and he definitely wanted to do his own thing. So he started calling himself the Mad Moody, but then he changed his name to Necro after listening to the Slayer song Necrophiliac. You know, and he made his first demo in 1990, and he won like a contest that was hosted by Stretch and Bobbito. You know what I'm saying? And so after that, you know, he just started like working in radio stations, and then just working on his own sound and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so fast forward to like the late '90s to 2000. That's when he was working on his first record, which is the I Need Drugs joint. That was a very dope album. To me, that's a hardcore classic in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to talk about the album one day, definitely.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
then also too, 1 year later, he was working on this joint right here, and it's kind of crazy because the whole Psycho, because before the Gory Days, he had dropped the instrumentals album, and then Ill Bill dropped like a rare demos joint too on CD. So yeah, man, pretty dope. And then fast forward to 2001, that's when he dropped this record right here. You know what I'm saying? Um, album cover, it just has Necro, just chilling, rocking the bandana and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have the CD, so you know how we always do. Just listen to that shit on YouTube and everything like that. Let me plug up my laptop so that shit
I
can
feel like
run
I
over
feel like
me.
I feel like you can get banned tonight because he has no clean lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's any time to get banned, this would be the album.
Shit, don't try to jinx
Yeah,
it.
he has no clean
Don't try to
lyrics. So
jinx it
I
now
mean,
and
I'm
shit.
like, if we're gonna quote his lyrics, I don't think we could be clean about it because he has no clean lyrics.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I already know that for now for a fact and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this joint got 16 songs. Let's get started with the first one. Bury Me with Satan. Bury You with Satan. Very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? Self-explanatory. Love that piano beat to it. You know what I'm saying? This definitely was a nice way to kick off the album. I felt like Necco definitely did his thing on this one right here too. So yeah, fire ass joint. No pun intended.
Love this. I love this. The rolling pianos, the beat, the bass line for it. You know, Necro saying, "You stupid fucks will catch crew cuts and chainsaw, take the top of your brain off, stabbing the two nuts of a Ku Klux." I love this flow on that. There's also a video. There's like an animated video for this he recently put out like some animated, like lyric videos for like his older songs. So there's like an animated video for this song, and definitely a classic record.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. All right, next joint we got is World Gone Mad. Another pretty dope joint right here too. Um, what I got from this joint is the fact that the world's going crazy and everything like that. People have lost common sense, but he's just gonna keep himself and everything, just watch it just burn in hell for all he cares and everything. Pretty dope track right here.
Yeah, this was fire. Really eerie melody. The beat was fire. I think it's the B side to "Bury You with Satan," and you had Necro saying, "Left in the morgue, who flesh for a dog, funeral organs, rock and roll pits, cleft on the cork." Dope, dope track.
Yeah, definitely a dope track indeed. All right, next joint is Light My Fire. This was one of the earlier Necro tracks I've actually heard too. You know what I'm saying? It pays homage to the Doors song of the same name, Light My Fire, and everything like that too. This joint right here, it's just it got a bad rap, because it's like one of his more misogynistic kind of songs and everything like that too. He has some lines where he says, "I like a clean slut. AIDS between your butt will get your spleen cut. I'll bang you hard as I strangle you, fucking you from an angle that penetrates your anal, prostate gland, saliva dangle." Like, y- if you, it's Necro expecting shit. So
Oh man,
yeah, this one right here is definitely a favorite of mine and shit.
I love it. I love it. Morbid piano keys on it.
What?
The beat. I like the chorus where he sampled it. Like he was singing the "Come On Baby Light My Fire" song, the old song from back in the day. And he's like, "Come on,
Yeah,
baby, light my fire, suck my dick. Come on, baby, light my fire, show me your tits." It was crazy, crazy, crazy track.
yeah, definitely a crazy track indeed. Mm. Next joint, Circle of Tyrants featuring Big High, Gortex, Ill Bill, and Captain Carnage. Um, fucking dope posse cut right here. You know what I'm saying? With this track right here, they were supposed to have, this was named after a group of the same name. Like I think it was consists of Neko, High, Gore-Tex, and Ill Bill, and everything like that too. So this is just like their little posse cut and everything. I definitely feel like Ill Bill stole the show with this one. His wordplay on that last verse was definitely dope and everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is definitely a fire ass joint.
I think didn't Gore-Tex like change his name or something to Lord Goat? I think he changed his name to like Lord Goat now or something.
Oh
He
wow.
has like a new nickname. But yeah, this was fire. This had like a real dark eerie melody, nice beat. I like the little horn loop on it. Necro said, turn your head or you'll turn up dead. Put you to sleep inside a burning bed, learning from what I said. I'm mushing your peeps, then I'm scooshing you deep beneath where you deceased. Rest in peace. Real morbid lyrics. I love it.
Yeah, definitely a very, very, very morbid kind of song and shit. Track number five, Dead Body Disposal. Um, Self-explanatory. You know, it's just talking about him, you know, dispose how to dispose of dead body and get away with it and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dope record. Um, Necko's funny as fuck. You know, he's funny as fuck. Like
Oh
he
man.
says, like opposite of the dogs, the smell won't find shit when they thrown off the scent. You could hang a fuck upside down in your tub and slit his throat from ear to ear to remove a large amount of blood. You know what I'm saying? Like his fucking imagery, man. It's like, damn, his fucking imagery is out of this world and shit,
Yeah.
man. Only Necko can really say some
Only
shit like
Necro.
this. So,
And there's a video for this also.
oh wow,
Yeah. This is one of the most morbid songs on the album. Like he's actually talking about like properly disposing of a dead body without it, without it stinking, and how to like get rid of the body when sanitation comes to pick up trash. And I love the beat. And he says, and if you do it just before trash pickup, the body's hauled away before it decays and stinks up. Especially if you double bagged it, your victim won't stay a faggot in fragments, forever stagnant. Love those lines are crazy. I love it. And then like you know what I liked about it? Like he's singing on the chorus and he's like almost like making a mockery of Salt and Pepper's "Let's Talk About Sex."
oh
And he
wow, I forgot to mention.
remember, and he's like, let's talk about death, baby. Disintegration of flesh, you'll see. Talk about all the good things and all the bad things and hacking up your meat. Let's talk about death. I loved it. I think I'm surprised he didn't get sued by Salt and Pepper for that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But he was like singing on the chorus in the same key like they would for Let's Talk About Sex. And then you got like there's a clip where at the end of the song and you had like a guy talking on like bones and stuff like that. And this might be the most morbid song on this album.
and that's saying something.
So don't get any ideas, Reg. If you end up, you know, killing somebody and disposing of the body, Necro, all you gotta do is listen to this song. Necro's telling you how to do it the right way. Make sure it don't smell. You make sure you take it out on whenever your trash pickup day is. Let sanitation deal with that.
Right, not that we're promoting that kind of shit, but still.
He is. You know how you do.
All right.
You might lose your temper one day and end up murdering somebody. So we telling you in advance how to dispose of the body.
We
Uh,
all right. Next song is called "You're All Dying." Pretty solid song here. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of my favorites. Pretty solid. I fuck with it.
yeah, this was good. I like the beat for this and the off key piano chords on this. He said, "I light you up like fireflies in the night. You might get left scarred for life for spite." And then on the chorus, he's like, he's I like the chorus. He says like, sometime in your life, you're all fucking dead. 10 years or 30 years, you're all fucking dying. You know what I'm saying? Like the chorus was fire too. I liked it.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely a very, very, very dope track right here. Um, Next joint is "All Hotties Eat the Jizz." You know, it's pretty much a sex track and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? It pretty much interpolated Biz Markie's "Nobody Beats the Biz" and everything like that too. So that's what makes it even more funnier.
Right?
So yeah. You said what?
Yo,
You said what?
nah, I said this song was crazy. It's
So yeah,
X-rated. You got like females moaning on the song and It had like a real Spears beat to it, and he's saying from Glenwood PJs, she used to give me BJs. That bitch was tight. I sliced her panties off with a kitchen knife. Your tits are so big you can call the one. You can call the ones on Dolly small. Suck them shit. C cups bigger than fucking volleyball.
Woo!
And then he's singing in the Biz Markie song, "All hotties eat the jizz, all hotties eat the jizz." Crazy, crazy joint.
Yeah, this is a crazy joint indeed. Um, yeah, very, 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 very dope joint. This is another favorite of mine when it comes to this project.
Yeah,
So next joint we got is Scalpel. My favorite track off this album, Through With You. Um, it's like Tim telling the point of view of a scalpel.
right.
Sorry about that. Him telling the point of view of a scalpel and everything like that, and how the scalpel feels like he does not get this just due. Um, it's like his fucked up version of everybody who did their own version of their point of view of a gun. Nas, I gave you power. Ice Cube's me and best friend. Tupac, me and my girlfriend. Those kind of records and shit. But I definitely felt like this was definitely original. I love the line when he says, "I'm in the doctor's office getting a checkup." He leaves the room, so I start searching through drawers. I find test tubes and gauze, blood deposits and gore, and hypodermic needles galore. Just what I'm looking for. Definitely, definitely, definitely a very, very, very dope track right here. Love it.
Yeah, this was good. I love the beat for it. And he said, "Remove the beauty from your face till you feel disgraced, walking in public like you got a leprosy case." And it was really, gory, like the way the in detail how he was describing stuff as a scalpel, and it was dope.
Yeah, very, very, very dope track. Um, Next joint we got here is the 12 King Pimp Commandments. This is actually my second favorite track off this record, to be real with you. It pays homage to Biggie's 10 Crack Commandments. You know what I'm saying? Off the Life After Death album, one of my favorite songs off that project. One of Primo's illest beats he's ever done, and that's
Mhm.
besides the point. This time, just talking about living like a pimp and everything like that. He does rule like must be strong in mind and spirit. Never let a
Right.
female be equal to you. Since cleanliness is next to godliness, you must keep your hygiene clean. Just like simple pimp shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely very, very, very dope. That's one thing I like about Necco. He's always paying homage to like a lot of the classic hip hop tracks in the past and stuff like that, but
Right.
adding his own darker twist to it. So that's one of the reasons I like about this project.
And some of the commandments just made me laugh. Like he said, must control 7 or 8 cunts at once. A freak for each day of the week. The eighth
Oh,
is a lottery stunt. Refuse to have oral sex with your woman unless you choose. Do not accept. If you do me, I'll do you. Number 7 was never strike a bitch with a pipe or a knife. Only strike him to shock him back to reality life. So he had his own commandments, his own morbid commandments for a female, and the beat was dope.
yeah, the beat definitely was dope. Yeah, Necco did his thing on the production on this record.
Yeah.
Um, Track number 10, Gory Days. This one was pretty straightforward and everything like that. It was a pretty nice track. Again, not really one of my favorites, but I found it pretty decent.
This is one of my favorites. The title track, love the beat on here, the bass line, the horn sample. And he said, "I know you want me dead for stitches in your forehead, but kid, I want you more dead. Hope you bled in your bed." And then like he's singing again, and he's mocking another artist song, Bruce Springsteen, "Glory Days," and he's singing, "Gory Days," and it was hilarious. But I love this track. It's definitely a banger.
Yeah, I definitely feel you about that. Not the biggest Bruce Springsteen fan, though, but I did like the purity on that one.
Right.
Track number 11, Poetry in the Streets. Um, yeah, one of my favorite songs on this record as well, too. Very sick song. This song actually featured Lil Bill. and everything like that too. Both of them's going back and forth. Talking like that braggadocious shit. Killing sprees and everything like that. So yeah, this one is definitely a hot track.
This was fire. Love the beat for this. The strings on it, the pianos. Necro saying, "We'll split your brains. I'll slit your vein. The impact of a bat cracked across your back is like getting hit by a train. I'll stick a fang in your blood bank and strangle. My shangle dangles you like the triangle piece of a bangle." Loved his flow on this, and this was dope.
Yeah, definitely a very, very, very dope track. All right, next track number 12. Don't try to ruin it, featuring Kid Joe. Um, yeah, this one again was another pretty sick song. I love the beat to it and everything. He said some shit like, "My Napoleon Hill knowledge got me $1 million. I got my cock in your vagina like a pocket. You rockin' Rick, you rocket drum kit. I got that Bill Ward shit, you dumb bitch." You know what I'm saying? Bill Ward being the original drummer for Black Sabbath. Very dope drummer, by the way. So yeah, definitely very, very dark ass fucking track. Love it.
Yeah, the beat was fire. The bass line on it, the off key piano chords, and he said, "Pepperoni pizza grease on the tits of a slut. It's all about the Kid Joe rocking the Peter North cut." You know. So yeah, I don't know who was the Kid Joe. Was that him or was that like somebody else?
I think that was somebody else, but
Yeah, this is a dope track.
yeah, very dope track indeed. All right, next track, one way or another. Very, very, very cool song right here. It's interpolating the Blondie track of the same name, one way or another track.
I'm gonna
Um,
fuck you.
he of course he does his own fucking spin.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Right, right. That's what he
But I
was saying.
love the right. Yeah, man. I love like when he said your boobs warm against my back. You got no idea how much pleasure I can take, so let your fingers grasp around my shaft like a snake. Now wake me. After you suck it, you could thank me. You know what I'm saying? He was just going fucking in on this fucking track, man. I love this shit.
He said, "I'll fuck you where you making duty. Start shaking booty while rocking thongs. Get prepared for the bubble prom." Crazy.
Yeah, crazy joint right here, man. I tell you. Alright, that was one way or another. Next joint we got is Morbid. Um, yeah, man, this one's another pretty cool track right here. It pretty much sums up the whole feel of this album. To keep it a buck with you, like dark and grimy and everything. Um, yeah, man. He had a line where he said, "Be for me, you can't stay the same. You have to change your name, change your sex, rearrange your frame. Take a plane to somewhere strange. If you plan to keep your cranium contain your brain." I mean, yeah, man, this definitely some dark ass fucking show. Yeah, I love this joint right here.
Yeah, this was fire. Um, it had this also. There's a lyric video for this too. The beat was fire. The melody. He said, "Since created a birth, I hated the earth. Living in a society of anxiety makes it worse." Really, really dope track.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. All right. After Morbid, we got 24 Shot. Very, very, very sick song. This is again another one of my fucking favorites as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just Neko doing that braggadocio shit. I fucking love. Yeah, man, very fire joint.
Yeah, I like this. It was real like a spaced out melody. The beat was dope. The chorus where he said like 24 shots in your head. I know you're dead, but I want to make sure you're dead. So I pump four more in your head with the Beretta. You're dead, but I want to make sure you're dead. Love the chorus for that. This is fire.
Yeah, definitely a fire joint. And the last song on this record We got Violence of Violence. This one features Mr. Hyde. Very cool song. The beat definitely sounds like something I would have heard from Jedi Mind Tricks, especially with the Violent by Design album and
Yeah,
everything like that. I don't know if it was just me, but yeah, it definitely had like a Jedi Mind Tricks kind of feel to it.
yeah, definitely. Um, it was dope. And the beat was fire. It had, like the violins on it, the bass line. A great way to end the album off.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about that. All right. Overall, this album to me is a very, 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 very dope album. It's an hardcore classic, iconic hardcore album and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like with this record, Necro stepped his stepped his pen game up. You know, I Need Drugs. I mean that's definitely a classic in its own right too. But
Hmm.
Gory Days definitely, you know, he just kept getting better with every project at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. This is definitely an underground classic.
This was definitely great. The morbid boom bap, dark production, the lyrics. You know, the lyrics is. I always felt like he said controversial shit. You know, the songs, the features. You know, it was a horrorcore album. It's a lot of great songs on here. The title track, you know, Morbid, Bury You with Satan, King Pimp Commandments, All Hotties Eat the Jizz. There's a lot of great songs on here. So definitely Five Mike classic. You know, great horrorcore album.
Yeah, this is a very, very, very great hardcore album. All right, I'm just gonna end off it right here because, like I said, I've had a long day, and I'm actually gonna take a shower and get some work done before I go to bed. But tomorrow at 8 p.m., it's gonna be a trash review. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about Lil Kim's The Naked Truth,
Reggie's gonna talk about that. I ain't got shit to say about it. So it's
and
zero
then
mics for me.
well, then we're also gonna react to a list that Tri sent me. I think like top 25 Southern rap albums too. You know what I'm saying? So
I got
we'll see
another one
where
to
that
send
shit.
you.
Okay, bet. I know I gotta react to a Rolling Stone hip hop videos or some shit like that. So
Is that what they did too? They did that?
yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
that list
okay.
yet.
Oh my god.
All right. Are you doing anything Saturday?
What time?
Mm, like 6ish?
I might be out. I might be out. We'll
Yeah, 'cause
see.
I might push back the Victoria Monet. I'll let you know by Thursday. I might push that back, but if not, I'll just leave it on Friday.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, man. But also Wednesday is gonna be the Vampire in Brooklyn review. That shit's gonna be Wednesday at 11 o'clock. I'm actually gonna watch that movie probably tonight or tomorrow.
Mike, where you
You
at? Is
know,
Mike
so
still here? Mike wanted to do the Exorcist review for the new Exorcist movie.
okay, cool.
I
I'll
don't know
double
when he's
check with
doing
him.
it though. So
Yeah, I'll double check with him on that. All right.
that was good. I liked it.
But yeah, man, I think that's it for all this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This album's actually out of print, so if you can find this record, it must have your collection. That's all the time I have for y'all. Appreciate try as usual, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace.
All right. Peace.